Ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again for tuning in to another episode of
No, she
Generation
didn't
Wrestling
want it.
Podcast.
She
As always, yours
wanted to
truly,
learn
King
something
Yep,
else so
the
that she
franchise,
can
aka the showstopper,
one day
better known
become
as
a
the
director.
POW's Wrestling and Tribal Chief. And with me, as always, I got my tag team partner, my brother, my
The
family. He is
manager
the
that she
flyest
is.
in the room, Mr.
And
One, Two, Three.
Elizabeth
Pin
Brooks,
that
before
ass
she
down,
left,
KBZ,
told
aka
her that
EC's Wrestling, Isaac Hayes, King Two Code in the building, bros. Going on.
Man, what's good? What's good? It's Wednesday, y'all. And y'all know what that means. What's good with everybody, man? We've been off for a few days. We needed the rest. We had a lot of things we need to take care of. But other than that, it's Wednesday night, and y'all know we couldn't leave y'all hanging. Y'all know we had to come and show up and talk to the people because Tony Khan did it once again. He reached in that magical bag of wrestling that he has, and he gave
Yeah.
us another show. And with that being said, franchise, my dude, real quick, just on the show before we even get into it, man. What are your thoughts, man? How you
Well, before I
feeling,
say anything, I gotta acknowledge her, the GOW's resident mom.
mama?
Hey, mom,
What to
what's
do?
going
Hey,
on?
mama.
Daniel Miller says, "What are your thoughts on the near perfect AEW show?" Will, so glad you asked. Just like my boy Two Code asked, bro. Yo, from start to finish, man. I want to tell the people, man, it's been a rough day for the franchise, man. It's been a rough day, but you know what? It's Wednesday. I said, you know what? Me and Two Code, we had a little conversation. He like, "Hey, franchise, man, you want to put the show off?" I said, "Nah, man, nah, because you know what I'm going through right now, man. This is small business." You know what I'm saying? When it comes to Wednesday night, we can't leave the people hanging. And boy, when
Nah.
we got that first match of the night, when we got
Woo,
that CM Punk and that Penta
woo.
Oscuro, you know what I'm saying? That crowd was hot. And that did what I needed it to do for my soul because I got hot. I text my boy Two Cole, like, "Hey, man, hey, I'm back. We here now." My boy CM Punk did the damn thing, bro. Tony Khan has showed his ass in the best way possible. We ain't really got no talking. We got bell to bell action, kind of like we used to get in NXT, but that's not neither here nor there, bro. Great way to start off our championship week in AEW wrestling.
All right, then. Well, with that being said, man, you got the fire going, Pippin. Well, let's go ahead and talk about this first match, man. Penta going up against CM Punk. Yo, gotta say it. I did not know I wanted to see a CM Punk versus Penta match. I did
Yeah,
not know I wanted to see this match,
yeah.
and honestly, for Punk to kind of keep up with Penta, because Penta's got a nice pace. He ain't,
Oh
he
yeah,
ain't slow. He can pick it up real quick, and
right.
Punk kept up with it. And man, it was just knees and kicks and elbows and reversals, and it was just a great match. And the crowd was hot. I
Yeah,
mean, hot. I mean, I don't even know if they sat down for this match. I think everybody was standing up,
standing
just
up.
pumped about this match, man. Again, great match, great way to open up the show once again, man. CM, shit, man. Tony Khan did it again, man.
He
CM
did it.
Punk, Penta, give it to the people, man, real quick before we get into this main event that we got going on.
Well, like you said, Mark, what's going on? Like you said, man, I didn't know I
What up,
wanted to
Mark?
see this. Like
What
when it
up,
was
Daniel?
announced initially, it's like, you know, I like CM Punk separately. I like Penta separately. But when they came out to the ring, you heard the crowd going, CM Punk said Amando, CM Punk said me. And like you said, bro, I don't think nan person was sitting this whole entire match. And then let's talk about CM Punk, the guy that was away for 7 years, came back and it's like, could he do it? Do we still got it? My boy started off a little slow in AEW, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. But today, my
He
boy
still
has
got it.
proven
He
why he
still got
was
it.
and will forever be known as the best in the world. And let's not sleep on that boy Penta, man. My boy's super smooth in the ring. I love his swag, man. He got his little swag, his little movements, man. The intangibles, the thing that you can't teach. You know, hey,
I don't
bro.
know what.
I
Hey,
and, and,
man.
and let's
I
give it
can't
up
wait
for
to
Alex
finish. I
Abrahantes,
can't
man.
wait to wait. I can't wait to finish come back. But yeah, man, give it a go ahead.
Yeah, no. Let's get it for Abrahantes, man. You know, my boy, he had a backstage role, but ever since he linked up with Penta, hey, say what you want, man. My boy been coming in full character. He been doing everything he can to contribute to the presentation. I can't wait till
Man,
we get my boy Ray
man.
Phoenix back.
Sometimes he's too committed.
hey,
He be too committed to it. But
hey,
I
hey,
love it.
hey, he Penta's Paul Bearer.
He really is. He really is, man. And
Yeah.
Penta says, it's like hey, it's like Penta, hey, I look for him to say, hey man, what Penta say? What Penta say, bro? What Penta say? Because I know he said something. What he say, man? I need to
Yeah.
know. So yeah, no, I like that. As we get Minoru Suzuki, I might have messed that up. I'm sorry if I did. My Japanese is a little off. But we got the Ring of Honor Pure Champion. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. pure champion, yeah, coming down to defend against Samoa Joe in the main event. Tony Khan, goddamn you. I didn't know I
No.
wanted to watch this
I
match.
think Yuta's the pure champion. This is the TV champion right
This
here.
is the TV champion. Okay, my bad. Yeah. You're Yoda. Yuta is the pure champion. This is the TV championship. But man, again, didn't know I wanted to see this, man. Like, man, listen to this crowd, man. The people's ready for it, man. The people are ready
Bro,
for
that's
it.
because they in the 504. They in Nolans.
Nolans, man, definitely a wrestling time. They definitely appreciate what they seeing here, man.
Down in the bayou.
This about to be nice. That's a nice ass television championship. I actually
Bro,
like that.
You see that too?
That's a nice ass belt. That's a nice belt there. That ain't bad. I like it. It's got a classic to it, but I like it though. He don't want to shake your hand. He want to whoop your ass, Joe. He ain't come here to shake hands. He came here he's smiling. This dude is smiling. He is
going at it.
Hey, I know we're supposed to get into this review, but we might have to go with this for a minute. Hold on, man.
Hey man,
look, chops to the chest. Ooh.
We got to get it to the people in live time and living color.
Damn, look at that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, they going for the chop fest.
Come on now. Hey man, Samoa Joe chest about to be looking like a pack of steakums in the morning.
I mean, dude, it's already looking that way. Like Joe's whole chest, this whole side right here. This whole side is just red.
Light them up.
Ugh.
Going at it. Hey man, my boy Minoru Suzuki, man, he got a hell of a haircut, don't he?
Man, he does, man. But you know what though? When you whoop ass like this, you can walk out with whatever the hell you want to walk out on your head.
I'm not saying shit to that man.
Man. As a matter of fact, that looks very good, my sir.
Yes, it do.
That is very awesome. I will not say a bad thing about that. I would not want to see that.
Suzuki, teach me your ways.
He just jumping around having fun, just taking these chops. Like, come on, dude. Like, this is Samoa Joe.
Suzuki is a nut, dude. Oh my god.
Is his chest bleeding?
Bro,
his hand bleeding. His hand is bleeding.
Oh my god.
Or his hand is just that damn red because he's
bro. His hand is bleeding. Wow. I know their chest got to be on fire. You know how hard it's gonna be to put on the shirt?
man. I think we got like 50-something odd chops, man. I think they got about 25 a piece, maybe 60. I don't know, but
dude, if you look at Samoa Joe's left chest right now, dude, that shit is swole and
man. Oh my god, already. Joe is like, dude, this got to be so exhausting and yet tiring, like and painful at the same time because you're throwing all these chops.
Their hands hurt. They ain't gonna be able to grab nobody.
Joe throwing elbows now. He like, fuck all this chopping. Bump all this chopping, dude. I need to give you a bowl real quick. All right.
I'm tired, boss. Wow.
Oh, we about to see a new we gonna see a new television champion tonight.
All right, so bro, while we watching this, this card tonight, is there any way Tony Khan can outdo himself? We still got 2 more shows this week. We still got 2 more.
He can because of the matches he has set. All right, we're gonna get to that, man. So next up, after Penta and Punk's open up the show with that fire match they had, we got the JSA promo, which Santana and Ortiz and Kingston, they were on site. They whooped the other 2 members of the JSA ass. They left them, took their shoes, left them on the airport. Then we got another fire match between reDRagon and Jurassic Express for the AEW Tag Team Championships. Bruh, again, this is probably, I have to say, we already know what Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly can bring as a tag team. We already know what they are as a tag team. To see them bring that to AEW, I gotta say, man, I think this is one of the Jurassic Express best matches because they broke these guys down. They broke Luchasaurus down. They worked on them legs. They did
Yeah.
everything possible to try to take away, their advantage. But in the end, man, Jurassic Express, they prevailed. They got the victory. Another great tag team match. Then of course, we got FTR. They came down. Were they coming down to challenge for the
Yeah.
AEW championships with the Ring of Honor championships and the AAA championships? Was they coming
Dripped
down
out.
for reDRagon? Who were they coming down for, man? I don't know, but it's a lot of. I see three teams. I see three
Mhm.
belts. Man, my
Yeah.
mind starts to going. What's your thoughts?
Well, so okay, so I like this match, but I do, if I must, on
Do
our
you?
GOW Twitter feed, I seen that there was a lot of mixed reactions. We had one person, I ain't gonna name no names, but I will at you with this video clip because we had to have a discussion, miss. But we had a person
Oh,
and and,
damn.
and, and, and and she felt that Jurassic Express is boring. So I had to be like, hold
Wow.
on, hold
Wow.
on, hold
Wow.
on, hold on. You
Wow.
entitled to your opinion. The franchise understands that. The franchise don't judge you. I shall not throw rocks from a glass house. But okay, now I will agree with you. Do I feel like they need to let my boy Jungle Boy go do his thing? And do I feel like eventually,
Yes. Yes.
they need
Yes.
to drop the titles?
Yes.
Yes. But I cannot besmirch the good name of the AEW Tag Team Division tonight
No, no,
and
no, no, no,
downplay
no,
this match. And then you got
no.
6-star FTR. The bad guys are now becoming the good guys. And you said, who? I don't know. Who are we going to challenge? It's so many titles to go around now. I mean, it's like, these boys, they just, they done turned into the tag team belt collectors. I don't know what's the thing. But Tuco, man, to answer your question, this match, oh my God, Jurassic Express, they did the damn thing. Like you see, you had FTR come out. I mean, this match was good. Like I say, time is coming. The time is coming. But tonight was the night, man. Hey, the right team won tonight. The right team won tonight.
The right team won tonight. They definitely made it look like the reDRagon could win it. But I'm not mad about this. And one of the reasons why I'm not mad is for one of the things that people complained about was that you had all these people who were coming from WWE and they were
Yeah.
coming in and beating all their talent.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you got AEW originals beating newer guys that came in but are popular. And they don't lose anything by losing this match. So it's not
Right.
like reDRagon lose anything. They still got their prestige and who they are. And then when you have FTR coming out, that just made it even more exciting to want to see them because now it's like now we get to see them go up
Yeah.
against them. So it's like, oh snap, yo, okay, all right, bet.
And
Okay,
you and I,
run
and
it.
you and
Let's
I,
run it.
you and I, we had this conversation too because
Yeah,
when Jurassic Express first got the titles, the beginning of their run was very lackluster. We felt, and we said they need to beat more established teams. Like you said, reDRagon, they already got a name in the business. So
yeah.
we understand and anticipate they're going to probably become the next tag team champions. But before that, you got to build up your champions.
Mhm.
That's what they did tonight. Jurassic Express, hell of a team to beat.
Yeah, and this adds to their reign. So I'm not even gonna lie. After tonight, if they
Yeah.
was to lose it in their next title defense, I wouldn't be mad. Like I would
No.
not be
No.
mad if they lost in their next title defense. So whatever happens after tonight, considering they had a great, like I say, it was a great match. They won. They've held the title since November.
Yeah, they
I want
had
to
it
say
for a
November.
while
I want
now.
to say since
Yeah.
November, and they've defended the championships since then. So it's not like they've held the titles and did nothing with them. They defended the titles, but it was just kind of like there wasn't really no big story to it. They were just defending the titles, which is fine in itself because
Right.
that's them going out there and challenging and showing that they deserve to be the champions. It just didn't have a lot of like with Lucha Bros, it started out great because you had FTR being that team that you wanted to
Yeah.
see them go against. The problem was it was just FTR and maybe one or two other
Yeah.
people that they defended
Yeah.
it against, but it was just FTR. It seemed like that they always challenged.
Mhm.
But like I say, next title defense, if they happen to lose, wouldn't be mad at it at all. Next up, man, we got I guess we got a little promo setup match for next not next, but this Friday as we
Mhm.
get the Blackpool Combat Club,
Yeah.
the newest member, the
Who is the newest member?
ROH
Who is the newest
pure
member?
champion, Willer Yuta. He is going to team up with that boy Moxley and Danielson, and they are
Yeah.
going to fight the Gun Club, who as a trio is 24-0. So it's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
not only am I okay with them whooping y'all ass, I can't wait to see them whoop y'all ass and win. And I want
Yeah.
you to get the pinfall. I want him to get the pinfall in this match.
Hmm.
And I ain't gonna lie. I'm excited to see these three see what they do. Like I'm excited for Friday, man. I'm excited for Saturday too, because it's gonna be a nice little weekend of wrestling and a lot of belts being defended, championships being defended. But man, I'm excited for that. And I told you, man, the dude looks 10 times more tougher now
Yeah.
than he did
Yeah.
a week ago. Like before the match he had with Moxley, this dude just looks, I don't know, man, he just looks different being with this group, and it seems to work. And now that they got one of those new people that they said that they want to take under their wing and
Yeah.
prove that they can be as good as, anybody. Okay. All right. I'm liking it, and I want to see more of it. Next up, man, we got so Tony Khan says, you know what? Let's not keep the people waiting. Let's not keep you two women waiting. Let's go ahead and book it. We got Jamie Hayter going up against Tony
Yeah.
Storm in the Owen Hart Classic next round match. That's gonna be the next matchup, and the next round is them two. Hayter talking that shit. Storm just looking at it, laughing off, walking away. Give me your
Yeah.
thoughts, bro. Tell it, tell it, man. It's your girl, Tony. Tell it,
Hey, bro, it's Tony time, baby. You
tell it.
know what I'm saying? It's Tony time. And of course, how can you not love Jamie Hayter? It's Jamie Hayter, Tony Storm. You got
Keep
the
talking.
enforcer, you know what I'm saying? Jamie Hayter, for Dr. Britt Baker, DMD. You got Tony Time herself, one of the longest reigning WWE NXT UK Women's Champions, one of the most respected women's wrestlers and all the professional wrestling. And Tony Storm, one of the hottest new signees for AEW, going up against Jamie Hayter, who's a promising young prospect herself. I mean, hey, what is there not to like? Tony Khan said, we're not going to keep the people waiting. Don't keep me waiting. Don't keep you waiting. Hey, let's do it. Let's get it on. Owen Hart, let's get it. Too cold. I'm
Oh,
actually surprised
oh,
that this match
oh,
ended so.
oh. We
Yo,
got a
break the
new,
news. Break
we
the
got a
news.
new
Break the news.
television
Break the
champion.
news.
We got a new Ring of Honor television champion, and his name is Samoa Joe. Oh snap!
Yeah. Joe. Oh, but look who we got. We got that boy Sanjay Dutt and Black Machismo. Uh-oh. 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 What we got? Oh, Jay Lethal asshole. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The lights went out. The lights went out. What's going on? What's going on? Did Tony Khan forget to pay the cable bill?
Nah, Tony Khan just brought somebody else in.
Who we got? Who we got?
I hope it's not Lance Archer. God,
Who in
please
the
don't let
hell
it
is
be
this?
Lance Archer. Please don't let it be Lance Archer. I'm waiting for the lights to come on. Please don't say it's Lance Archer.
It's not. Okay.
Santa Singh, who
Bruh,
Native Indian.
he looks like the Indian version of Warlow.
I mean that too, but he also looked like the big goof in NXT that act like he can't move either.
Yeah. It's like if
Man, they could
Warlow
have
and
said
Rudy
that.
Gobert had a
They could have
baby.
said that. They could have said that. They could have said that. That this you could have just left this with Joe with the victory, man. You could have did this earlier in the show, or
Yeah.
you could have just had him come down. Ah ah.
All right.
All right,
So
we gonna get to this in a minute, man. But let's keep up with
yeah.
the show, man.
Yeah.
MJF versus Captain Dean. Man, look here. We thought we were
That
gonna get a
boy.
match. That boy Warlow came out, took a security shirt, came down, chased after MJF,
Yeah.
couldn't get to him. Spears thought he would get him and hit him in the back with a chair, but that had no effect to it.
Nah,
So he's getting
nah.
ready to power bomb him, and then all of a sudden, here comes 30 security guards, and because it was so many security guards, MJF ended up getting counted out, and he ended up losing again to the same dude he lost before. So he lost. Damn. I think MJF is like 2-5. like this dude's got a losing record, man. But he ended up losing again, and but it, this was storyline purpose only,
Yeah.
and I had no problem with it. Warlow once again found a new way to come out. Yeah, this time you didn't really get to see the beat down. He already beat him down. He walks up. He actually gets a better shot at getting at MJF, and then it leads into what it led to. And even though one of the security guards did get powerbombed on the side of the ring, which
Right.
you heard you heard him hit that match. He hit that bitch hard. He hit it hard. He hit it hard.
He hit it hard.
He hit it hard. And then of course, Warlow told him, man, he's not gonna stop until he either gets a match or he lets him go. So MJF set up, which was a promo we got a little later, but I'm gonna go ahead and talk about it now. But
Yeah.
MJF set up. He says, "All right, you know what? Since you're not gonna stop, I'm gonna have you fight who I want you to fight." So when Warlow gets back, he's got the Butcher to look forward to. Bro, what you think of that?
I'm sorry. I had just retweeted. Okay, so I'm gonna answer your question.
MJF and Warlow, man, and the fact that MJF's got Warlow going up against the Butcher coming back next
Okay.
week. What's your thoughts on all that and everything that happened with the match and everything?
Nah, so really quick before I get to that, dude, everybody shares your same sentiments. Everybody is absolutely shitting on the ending of that right now. Everybody's disappointed that Joe didn't have his moment, but we're gonna get to that. Okay, anywho, back to MJF.
that was bad. Like Joe should have just had this moment. That you should just left that to Joe's moment. They could have tried to. I'd rather them just tried to run in and he just beat them up and then they just run away. You could have just did something silly like that and let Joe just have his moment of winning this championship, and then you could have did that next week. You could have did that next week. That's something you could have did next week. It wouldn't have hurt nothing. But MJF, Warlow, Captain Dean getting another victory. All that, man. Give me your thoughts.
So we talk about a lot about WWE and their countouts and their disqualifications, but like you said, for this it made sense because you had you thought you had MJF getting the upper hand by having all this security come out to stop Warlow so he can eventually get back to the ring without getting harassed by this big behemoth. But instead, like you said, it took so many people to stop Warlow from whooping his ass that by saving him, he ended up costing him so the match. And once again, Captain Shawn Dean, for whatever reason, has a winning record against a guy who was pretty much booked untouchable.
He owns
for the
Pinnacle,
first 2
man.
years. Yeah,
this dude owns
crazy.
Pinnacle right now, dude.
And as far as Shawn Spears, man, that boy can't catch a break. I'm like, God damn, it's like you cracked Cody in the head the wrong way one time, and you back to the WWE booking, just in a different company. But yeah, dude, hey, I am so excited. I cannot wait. Dude, I am telling you, we talk about long-term storytelling. I'm gonna get to my point really quick. You talk about long-term storytelling. We talk about Tony Khan, bro. When Warlow finally gets his hands on MJF, that crowd is about to lose its shit.
Oh, they're gonna lose their shit next week. When he comes back to have that match against the Butcher, they gonna lose their shit. And the fact that the people are so behind Warlow like that, like, dude, yes, like, hey, put him out there, let him do his thing, man. That's what the people want to see. They want to see him. Vince is probably somebody's probably showing Warlow to Vince, and he's probably just all oozing all over himself right now, man. He's like, oh my god, this just oh my god, oh my god. But
hey, Vince had a chance to box us 3 times.
Man, about three times, man. Just about 3 times. Like just in that one segment alone of just him showing up and everything that happened, he had to change him 3 times in that few minutes. All right, man. Darby Allin cut a promo, of course, alluding to his coffin match with Andrade. Then of
Whew.
course we got Aleister Black coming out and cutting a promo for the House of Black as always, keeping themselves relevant, which is fine.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Then of course, man, we got the triple threat match of, I'm sorry, not triple threat match, the trios match
Hmm.
of the JSA versus Kingston, Santana, and Ortiz. Not a bad 6 man match. It had its moments. To me, it had moments compared to just being a really great match. Uh, but in the end, the entertainers got the victory, which I thought, I'm not gonna lie, I really thought that Santana and Ortiz and them were gonna get the victory in this one.
Yeah.
Um, but if they're saving it, I don't know what they're saving it for. They still got a whole 2 months before the next pay-per-view. Uh,
Yeah.
so you could have gave them a victory here and then do some singles work later on, to kind of break up the monotony of just having a big group the entire time. But this happened. I don't want to get too much in it because I want to get into some of the other stuff. There's another match I want to get into a little bit more than this one. Then of course we have Marina Shafir or whatever her name is. She beat Blue Sky Blue, I think it was.
Yeah. Sky
Uh,
Blue. Yeah.
but dude, looking at this chick, my God,
We're talking about
dude,
Shafir.
she is green as hell, dude. Dude, no, no, no. Like I feel Jay's emotion. Like when she looked at that girl, like this, like what is this? What is this?
Yeah.
I felt that. I felt what she was. Man, I felt her
You felt
emotion,
that?
man.
Did you feel
Man,
it sizzling in your spirit?
man, dude, it was sizzling through my body, man. It was electrifying a little bit, man.
Mm.
To take it a little bit from the rock, man. It was just, it's like I understood it. And then who the hell told Real Velvet it was okay for her to be in the baddie section?
Hey, her and Kier Hogan, they both chilling in the baddie
Like
section,
who
bro.
the hell told y'all? Like what? Like come on, man. It's New Orleans. Y'all couldn't did a little better than that. Like come on, man. You ain't have to just get. I digress. But I wasn't impressed, man. She was.
Ooh, too cold, about to stir up some controversy.
I wasn't impressed, man. I wasn't impressed, man. I wasn't
Yeah.
impressed. You know me. I gotta speak it how I speak it, man.
No,
And
no,
and
no.
I get to do where I get to do. But she was all right. This should
All
be an
right.
easy 30. This should be an easy 30 for Jade. It's gonna probably be an ugly match. And that's my issue. Is this looks like this is going to be a really ugly match. And I don't want that. So I
So
think that's my bigger concern.
no, no, no. And I agree. I agree wholeheartedly. So she was in that whole class, Marina Shafir, like I said, the four horsewomen. She was with Shayna Baszler, Mia Yim, and all of them, yada yada yada, boom, 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 boom. So
Yeah,
she's been,
but
so she's been around for a while. So when I
yeah,
like you like to say,
but remember, okay, not to cut you, but remembering them,
yeah.
Shayna Baszler and Ronda were the only two that was really worthy.
But that and that's what I was getting to. I don't know. I don't understand how you've been training for as long as you have, at least the last 3-4 years at this point, right? How that this match came out looking the way it did. And on top of that, you're a former, fighter yourself. So it's like, you know how to fight. Nah. I understand that, there's probably a learning curve with, actual beating the shit out of somebody and then trying to make it look like you're beating the shit out of somebody. But at the same time, it's like even her presentation, right? When she came out, sometimes the presentation can really make or break you. When she came out, the theme song wasn't hitting, her whole vibe, her whole aura, everything was very lazy, very lackadaisical. So I wasn't
Because
really.
it looks the same. Because okay, I'm not gonna lie, man. Um, I can't give her that same pass because remembering her, like, dude, they were terrible at NXT. All right, her and the other chick were terrible. Though
Yeah,
they were the
yeah.
two worst ones out of that whole group.
Oh, it's about
Shayna,
her and Jessamine Duke. Yeah,
man, Shayna was on a whole nother level.
yeah.
They had the same amount of time. Shayna has improved. Even on the main roster, they water her down on the main roster, but she's improved. She's capable when they allow her to be her. But no, man, I expected better. I'm sorry, I expected better. I expected some growth. I don't
No,
see growth. I still see the same struggling person that I watched in NXT.
No, and I expected growth too because the way they, especially I haven't been watching Dark, I haven't been watching Elevation, I haven't been watching nothing outside the two major AEW shows. So the way they were hyping her up, because Jade Cargill, she was going week after week after week, building up her wins until now. So when they said the 30th, I'm like, all right, 30, that's gonna be a big match, big number. And then the way they were hyping this, I'm like, okay, maybe old girl got something. And then when I seen this today, I'm like, God damn, man. I like now at this point, you should have just been made this match and just
But
got this out
yeah,
the way. And you could have
yeah.
hyped up maybe, match number 35 for somebody else. But I mean,
Match
hey,
number 40, match number 50,
yeah, yeah,
something, but not
yeah.
that this 30. This took way too long. And for who you're introducing, it's like, you know what, Tony? Hey man, you could have left this one in the bag. You could have
Yeah.
left this one in the bag, bro. But let's move on, man, because we almost finished, man. Hook next week make his Dynamite debut. Definitely anticipating that. It looks like it may be Tony Nese, the way he's
Mm,
been kind of coming in and out. And I gotta say, I'm not gonna be mad at that because I know Tony Nese is gonna test Hook. He ain't gonna
right,
just be there to be clowning. He's gonna be there to prove a point. So he's gonna really. I think this will really, really be a test. QT Marshall was more of or was more of a comedic kind of a, like he did some stuff, but it was more of just him, Hook just looking great. I think Tony Nese is going to really make Hook work for it. Uh, just on his presence of his character of who he is in AEW and what he stands for. So
right.
I feel like this match will be taken a little bit more serious, and the fact that it's on Dynamite. So I'm hoping it's Tony Nese that Hook actually goes up against. Uh, Damn, oh, we got to play Atlanta and the play in Friday. Okay, okay,
Ooh,
okay. All right, we're going to play them boys, the Hawks. All right, bet.
ooh.
No problem, no problem. But yeah, I'm definitely excited to see that. Dan Hauser once again can't seem to get the best of Hook. We got a promo from Top Team. I guess Sammy's going to get his opportunity sooner or later, which is fine. I want this to be done and over with. I want them to move on.
Yeah,
I like Sammy. I want to see Sammy do things, but I don't care for the Sammy and Conti thing. Like it's not. It was never something I really cared for in the beginning. Uh,
right.
it was okay every now and then, but now that it is just so damn much, no. Like this is not what I wanted to see from them. Like I want to see her. I
Yeah,
want to see her in competing more. I don't want to see her
yeah.
kissing and loving and doing stupid dumb.
This is the WWE entertainment part of AEW's professional
Yeah,
wrestling.
this is the one part I'm not feeling. So I definitely want Sky to have this match with Sammy, have it be a
Mhm.
great match. I
Yeah,
want Sky to win, retain, and then I want Sammy to go do something else. Go figure out something else to do, Sammy, because you need to figure out something else to do.
yeah,
Uh, then of course, man, we got Powerhouse Hobbs, Ricky Starks in his hometown of New Orleans, going up against Swerve Scott. Damn. I felt it coming out and I couldn't stop myself. Swerve Strickland and Keith
yeah.
Lee. Hey man, I gotta admit, man, that boy Hobbs, I said it. I said that boy Hobbs has definitely improved his in-ring work. Not only has
Mhm.
he gotten into better ring shape, but he has definitely gotten better with his timing in the
Right.
ring when it's time for when he needs to come in and do his due. Yo, he looks great. He looks powerful. Ricky Starks is Ricky Starks. I mean, he was flamboyant and all that, and the crowd ate it up, and he ate it up with the crowd. Swerve being Swerve, like that savant that he is, and of course Keith Lee being that big man that can just do damn near anything. Great tag team match. It was fast paced. It didn't really slow down too much. Uh,
Right.
it's like it had a little slow walk, but then it picked up, and then once it picked up, man, it was a great match. And to not have a lot of interference until Taz came down to the end, but that was only like really one little thing. Really great match. Was surprised Hobbs and Starks picked up the victory. But I'm not mad at it. Surprised, but not mad at it. Hobbs picked up the pin, so definitely want to see what's going forward. And like I say, man, you got the originals, guys that were coming up in AEW. beating the guys that are coming in that got a bigger name from somewhere else. So
Right.
you see that happening where they're not losing too much because those guys are winning, but this was a tag match. You know when it gets to the singles match, you can have a little something different. But overall, man, hey, great tag team match, bro. Give me your thoughts.
Man, dude, I mean, come on, you got that boy Pretty Ricky Starks out in the 504 Nowlands, and then you got that boy Limitless Keith Lee. I'm definitely gonna bask in this glory. I mean, golly, they went out there, and they did the thing. They got, I'm saying, the flash in the room, Swerve, Strickland. I'm about to call him Swerve Scott too. And then you got that boy Powerhouse Hobbs, man. Picked up the
Mm.
victory. Picked up the victory. I thought it was gonna be Pretty Ricky, ended up being my boy Powerhouse. But like you said, you and I, we had this conversation. Compared to when Hobbs first came in, this boy, first of all, he toned up, he shredded up.
Oh man,
He done
man.
lost the baby fat. You know what I'm saying? My boy is a straight machine. And then on top of that, he did the damn thing in the ring too, Cole. Man, my boy, he was out here. He killed it. He killed it.
Yeah.
So overall, man, great match. I enjoyed it thoroughly. Swerve Scott, Keith Lee. Didn't know I wanted to see them as a tag team. I'm glad we got to witness it. And yeah, man, hey, good shit.
Yeah, for sure, man. Then of course after that, man, we got that Thunder Rosa and Nyla Rose, promo, which led into next week's, not next week's, this Saturday's title match. And before we got the main event that we got with the ROH TV Championship, Friday, man, Texas
Yeah.
Death Match. That boy Adam Cole, baby, going up
Hey.
against Adam Hangman Page for the
Yeah.
AEW Championship in a Texas Death Match. We got the trios match. We got the Blackpool Combat Club going up against the Gun Club. Saturday we got the Battle of the Belts. We got Jonathan Gresham. I forgot the name of the guy because I didn't write it down. That he's going up against because he's defending his ROH championship on Saturday. You got Ricky Starks. Not Ricky Starks. I'm sorry. You got Scorpio Sky defending his championship against Sammy Guevara. You got the ladies. You got Nyla Rose going up against Thunder Rosa for the AEW Women's Championship. Bro,
Chill.
Friday, Saturday, we got championships. We got brutal beatdowns. We got championships. Bro, thoughts before we get out of here?
Man, first of all, I want to just let you know that I have just found out that we can officially go live on Twitter. So we are live on Twitter right now, people. Oh, there's another destination that we've added. No more reposting this shit. Now, as far as you said, Friday, yo,
7 o'clock show. Seven
woo,
o'clock show.
now this is gonna be interesting, bro. This is going to be interesting. And the reason I said this is gonna be interesting because we already have we're so used to having SmackDown come on, and then we lead into Rampage. So to have Rampage come on and lead into SmackDown, I'm very curious to see, the dynamic of this because something tell me that Tony Khan, he gonna make this show a little extra, a little extra special
Well,
because
I
he
can tell
know.
you one thing right
Talk
now.
to me, talk to me, talk to me.
The trios match is gonna start the show
Okay,
because you gonna end the
okay,
show. You gonna
okay.
end the show
Yeah,
with the AEW Championship. You're
yeah.
gonna have Page versus Cole in that Texas Death Match for that AEW Championship. So you're gonna have that. Now the thing here is how crappy of a show would WWE SmackDown be? Will we?
Mm.
I feel like nothing will change. I feel like we will do our regular 10-minute show because that's just what we'll do because Roman Reigns will come out at the end and he'll say something and
Acknowledge me.
and we'll and we'll go off when the show goes off because it's gonna take Roman. See, at 9:50, Roman to come out. By
Yeah.
9:57, he'll finally be in the ring. By 5:59, he'll say, "We'll see you next week. Acknowledge me." And then by 10 o'clock, the show will be over. So then that'll be the show, and because
Can,
the rest of the show will probably be trash.
really
And
quick, can
yeah,
we just say can
so
we just acknowledge the sharp decline of SmackDown, bro? I've never, bro. Oh my god, dude. Just I don't know what the fuck happened. Like literally, it was we couldn't stand Monday Night Raw. NXT was eh. watchable to a degree, but SmackDown like the best show in WWE. Then somehow that shit got flipped upside down. Even though I refuse to sit through a 3 hour Raw, bro, Raw's been actually good the last month and a half. But SmackDown, oh my God, like all you really realize how depleted SmackDown is. All they fucking have is Roman Reigns. God damn.
Well, we have the additions of Walter. We have the additions of other people. We got to
Yeah,
give some of these folks
that's
time.
true.
Now, okay. So, real talk, real fans.
Yep.
Before we talk about this main event,
Yeah.
we got to give it some time. All right,
Yeah.
we got to see how this Walter thing works out. See what that does. See if he's even done on NXT, or was this just a one off because Vince just needed other people because he really didn't have nobody to put on SmackDown.
Yeah.
Uh, and it is sad, man, because SmackDown has always been that show that really truly helps groom the young stars or newer stars or newer older stars. They
Mm-hmm.
always groom somebody to step up to the next level. And
Yeah.
when the tribal chief thing was starting off, you had Kevin Owens, you had Cesaro, you had Daniel Bryan, you had Edge, you had you had a nice little group of guys that you could have good matches with, and you were showing credibility to them. Somehow, some way, that's gone. Even Nakamura at one point, even though we knew he wasn't going to win, but they even used that, and it actually ended up turning out to be a really good match. But
Right.
now it's like you he's basically run through everybody. The only person that's left is Drew. And I don't think people want Drew. But I digress because this is AEW and we
Yeah.
don't
Yeah.
want to
Yeah.
talk too much
Yeah.
about
Yeah. Yeah.
SmackDown.
Yeah.
We'll talk more about that when we get to Friday because I'm pretty sure we're gonna wait to see what happens and we're gonna have more to talk about that. But bro, Samoa Joe, Suzuki, ROH TV championship. It was a slap fest for like 15 minutes. Both men hands were red, bleeding,
Mm-hmm.
chest bleeding, red, taco meat, a few elbows, a few little moves. Joe put him in the buckle buster, Bronco buster. The hell, nah, I keep getting mixing up the damn buster names. But he ended up getting the victory. He's the new Ring of Honor champion, TV champion. And then we had this terrible ending, man, with this new reveal that could have waited. You said Twitter was agreeing with me that this was a bad idea. They should have just
Yeah.
let Joe have his celebration in the ring. That just would have ended the show because it's not like people were booing because they was like, oh my God, this is an awesome person that's here that's beating up on Joe and we gotta boo him. Boo! No, they were
Right.
booing
Right.
because you ruined a damn good show, Tony. Once again, something else you could have left in the bag and you could have pulled it out next week.
Yeah.
Uh, other than that, man, give me your thoughts on the main event before we get out of here.
Well, the main event itself was absolutely ravishing. It was phenomenal. It was stupendous, to quote a certain company. Now, I enjoyed it, man. Joe came in. He got to be the badass he was. He got Minoru Suzuki, who, a lot of people who, if you don't know, you knew who the hell he was today. And once again, man, shout out to Tony Khan, man. Tony Khan is like Drake, okay? Drake is like that artist. He'll hop on a unknown or lesser known, artist's song, and he'll put his verse in that motherfucker, and bam, to the top of the charts. That's what Tony Khan do. I mean, come on, man. Nick Gage was Nick fucking Gage. Don't get it twisted. But then Tony Khan brought him up to the AEW. Now Nick Gage is like, hey, he making money all over the goddamn place. Minoru Suzuki, people know who he is. People respected it. But now you put him on AEW against Samoa Joe. Oh man, this name ringing bells like Santa Claus on Christmas Eve. You know what I'm saying? So
Ring a
with
ding ding, ring a ding ding.
you know what I'm saying? So, bro, like this match was great. I enjoyed it thoroughly. But of course, in the world of
That
professional
main
wrestling,
event.
man, things just can never be a 10 out of 10. This would have been a 10 out of 10 show for me. And then we had the lights go out. And then I'm like, all right, well, first of all, you promised me an overrun. So I was expecting this shit to go like way past 10, not 9:59.
I ain't even
That's
gonna
step one.
lie. if it was Aleister Black and he had came out in Black Mask Joe,
I
I'd have
wouldn't have
been
been mad
fine.
at that.
I'd have been fine with that. Like, I didn't see that coming. Okay, okay,
But you know,
all right.
and I,
House
but
of
I think
Black
that's,
and Joe.
but I think that's what killed it because when the lights went dark, it was either okay, either it's gonna be somebody we didn't expect that ain't in the company or that we didn't know was part of the company, or it's gonna be Aleister Black. And then when we looked, it was like, who the
Yeah.
fuck are you? Like, I don't know you at all.
I swear it
And like
looked
I
like the
said, you
dude
know,
from NXT. I swear it looked like it was the body. Like it's like the dude from body. He's like, all right, y'all. I'll see y'all next week. I gotta go do my other show, and then showed up on Dynamite and went in the ring. I swear, cause like, who the hell is this dude?
and my thing is, even if I didn't even mind the whole interaction with Samoa Joe and Jay Lethal. That was fine. But when you introduce this other motherfucker, they're like, bruh, you like you said, you could have saved that. You could have saved
Yeah,
that, man. Let my dude Joe have his title, or have his moment in the sun. Let if Jay Lethal want to come out and talk a little shit, okay, that's cool. Samoa Joe say he didn't want to, boom, hit Samoa Joe music. All right, now you got a nice shot, go off the air. Yeah, everybody happy. But I don't want to see you just win the title after this barbaric match, and then you getting your ass beat by a motherfucker I don't even know.
I can respect if Jay Lethal came out and said he just wanted a title shot against Joe.
I'm down with that, bro.
I'm fine with that. All right, that's cool.
You did it
That's
with
cool.
Sammy
No problem.
Guevara. I'm down
Right,
with that.
no problem. That's cool. And you been to ROH. You held the television championship, the Ring of Honor TV championship for a long time.
Yeah,
So you are synonymous with that championship. So obviously it's a big deal to you. So that to me would have been there. You go. You didn't even have to
yeah,
debut a new guy. It- you didn't have to debut him. Uh, he could have just came out if that was the case, but you could have just had Jay Lethal just say, "I want to challenge you for the championship next Saturday, or 2 weeks from today, or next week, or whatever, man." You could have just did that, and that would have been fine, man. But yeah, you could have just let Joe have his moment of winning that championship, uh, and putting on the match that he had. That was a. It wasn't a perfect match. It was just a
yeah.
it was a it was a brutal match. It was they just they just slapped the shit out of each other.
And you know what? It didn't get old. It didn't get old. Like you would think after like the first 20 slaps, I would have got like, all right, you gotta do something different. But no, I
it
enjoyed it because you could tell they was really getting fucked up.
it kind of got old when you seen that it was starting to get fatigued. So it's like, all right,
Yeah,
I hope y'all
yeah,
do something else. So it kind of had a bit of a moment, but it wasn't too bad. Uh, and the match didn't go too long, to be
yeah,
honest, when you
yeah,
really think about it. So it was fine. New Ring of Honor new Ring of Honor TV champion. Like I said, overall, the ending keeps it from having it being a perfect show. Normally,
mm-hmm.
we give it a 4 out of 5. I gotta give it a 4.9 out of 5. I can't give it a full 5 because of that ending, but that's what I gotta give it. I gotta give it a. It's damn near 5. I mean, that's just how damn near 5 it is. It's just that
Yeah,
one little point is just for
yeah.
that ending of the show.
See. I gotta be a little petty. I gotta be a little petty. I kind of gotta go a little lower.
Ooh,
I gotta take up a whole quarter of a percentage point. I gotta go 4.75, man.
the whole point 4.75. Oh,
I,
he said the seven
yeah,
five. Oh,
I gotta do this.
hell.
I gotta do this.
Oh,
I gotta do the 7.5, man. I gotta do the 7.5. Uh, because without that last little piece there, 5 out of 5 by far,
okay, man. You
by
convinced me,
far.
man. I give it a 4.8. I give it a 4.8.
All right,
You give it. You
you know
gave it
what?
a four
I can
seven
meet
point
you in the
five. I
middle.
give it a 4.8. I give it a
I can do it
4.8.
for it. I can do it for it. That's fair.
4.8. All right, we'll give it a 4.8. 4.8 show, man. It was a 4.8 out of 5 star show.
Yeah,
Uh, really good show. A lot of just not a lot of too much backstage stuff. Just straight to the action, and the crowd was just into it. They were just the crowd definitely kept you, aware of what was going
mm,
on. If even if you happen to be not looking at it for whatever reason, if you
yeah,
heard them do something, you had to look up and like, oh damn, what the hell happened? Let me look. Oh damn, that happened. Oh, hold on, let me stop. let me stop doing this. Let me pay attention to this. So it
Right,
was a
right.
really good show. I liked it. Tomorrow, as we get out of here,
Yeah.
Evil Thursdays, ladies and gentlemen. We are back with Evil Thursdays. We are going to move on to episode 2. We are going to talk about The Miz. Cleveland's own. The boy is from Cleveland. We got to claim him. He's from
Miz.
Parma, but we got to claim him. He's from Cleveland. He's an asshole, but he's one of the best assholes in WWE. And
Yes,
regardless
sir.
to what
Yes,
you think
sir.
about him, the man is good at what he does, and that's truly talking shit. So, with that being said, man, tune in tomorrow for Evil Thursdays. As I said, we'll go over episode 2 of the Miz,
Mm-hmm.
and other than that, man, great show, bro. As always, wonderful to talk with you. Always wonderful to talk to the people. Like I said, man, we had a few days off, but we'll see y'all. We'll see y'all tomorrow. We'll see y'all Friday. We'll see y'all Saturday. We missed y'all for 4 days, so we gonna see you for the next 4 days, man. We'll see y'all, man. Franchise, send us on, man.
All right, well, like my boy said, I ain't about to keep it going, man. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again for tuning in to another episode of GOW, man. It's your boy, the 28-year-old piece of gold. He's too cold. And until tomorrow, we see when we see you. Peace.